Day 12. Wardrobe regrets. We all have them. Some of us regret buying things. Some of us regret not buying things. Some of us regret giving up the things we had bought. Why does our relationship with clothing have to be so complicated? Take a look at what remains in your wardrobe after these past several days of counting and clearing. Is there anything you are keeping because you regret buying it? Perhaps you feel some guilt for giving in to a price tag, be it high or low, and now you feel you have to keep the piece, tucked away in pristine condition, might I add, or at minimum, find a way to use it. Perhaps you invested excessive time and energy into transforming your wardrobe once before so that you could fit into a culture, community, or environment, and finally feel great about your looks, but all of that was just an act and not the real you, so now you're stuck with a closet full of clothes that make you feel foolish and downright tired of getting it. Life, this personal style thing, wrong. You are not alone, and you weren't born from the womb knowing how to navigate the pressures of consumerism, capitalism, and social relationships, so give yourself some grace. A topic not talked much about in the capsule wardrobe development process is the regret of giving away items deeply, soulfully loved. These aren't the items that had a life well lived, that had lived past their usefulness in the wardrobe, and that you were ready to let go. These are items that, after years of having let go, you still wished you had, like the great love of a past longed for. Perhaps someone urged you to get rid of a special piece because it was out of style in the moment, or you sold the piece because money was much more needed at the time. You may not remember the exact reason why you gave something up, but you do remember the pain that followed. When the heart longs for what was, shift the focus to gratitude for the gift of having the experience to love, know joy, and be profoundly inspired in the first place. You may no longer possess the material thing, but you have a beautiful memory that outlasts it. And now it is time to grow your love with something else. Be gentle with yourself as you heal these attachments to your past. Take a moment to think about your wardrobe history. Is there anything you regret having given away? Lastly, is there anything you regret having not bought in the past? What are the pieces that got away? Fashionistas and collectors of fashion, I know you feel me on this. Perhaps there was a piece that imprinted on your fashion-loving heart all those years ago, but at the time of this love at first sight meeting, you decided not to buy it because you felt you didn't deserve it, you didn't need it, and/or that you didn't have a way to fund its purchase. Looking back, knowing what you know now, how might you have handled this situation differently? Can you see that there might have been a way to acquire the piece? Do you feel you deserve it now? What have these experiences taught you about yourself and your relationship with what you want? As the author of this book, today's chapter can't be closed without sharing a list of my personal wardrobe regrets. I have learned so much through shopping, trial, and error, and my hope is that by sharing my regrets, you will be able to avoid the same fashion pains. Regret 1. Succumbing to trending silhouettes and shapes. Why did I ever purchase short dresses and skirts? After my clubbing days in my early 20s, I stopped feeling comfortable in short dresses and skirts. In fact, I never felt 100% comfortable in a short dress, nor a short skirt, unless I was also wearing solid, opaque tights. Throughout childhood, most of my dresses were hemmed more conservatively at knee length, and even my 8th grade graduation dress was a maxi. In my 20s and 30s, I still rarely wore the mini and midi skirts I purchased, even though they were promoted as chic, attractive, and on trend for my age group. Can you guess how many times I wore that 4-figure priced, body-hugging, short-cut bandage dress I bought for a fancy dinner? My one floor-length maxi wrap skirt did, however, become a go-to for years, and this is probably because I ultimately prefer to wear pants. I like the length and flexibility of pants, but more importantly, the security I feel in them. So now I say no to skirts, with the exception of maxi and floor-length pieces. All of my dresses also hem near my ankles and feet. I have learned that I can be covered up and still feel the attractiveness I desire. My style is meant to serve me, not the company selling me their version of what I should be. Regret 2. Allowing the media to dictate my tastes and tell me what is cool. Searching for the perfect white tee has been the bane of my existence. All over the internet, capsule wardrobe experts will tell you how you have to own the perfect white tee. Cue to the rolling eyes. Over time, however, I have given up on finding the right white t-shirt for me without any regret. Why? Because 1, I don't actually like wearing white all that much. And 2, I am not a fan of t-shirts. I feel constricted in t-shirts. The cotton is usually too heavy around my neck, shoulders, and underarms. I much rather wear a tank top layered with a light sweater or cardigan if my arms get cold. So despite what all the capsule wardrobe advice dishes out about procuring tees as a must-have foundation piece, I refuse to spend my time and money on something I don't even want and like. Regret 3. Buying stuff that looked great on me, but that didn't actually represent me or my personal needs. There was a period in my life when I worked out vigorously several days a week. I lived in a culture that valued workout wear just as much as the workout. Many of my friends and peers invested in cute and trendy workout sets. So I thought that was what I was supposed to do too. And though I could wiggle my way into these figure-hugging sets that really just felt like a human vacuum seal, I never felt comfortable while working out in them. When I work out, I want to feel comfortable and flexible. I don't want to feel as though I need to tuck in my skin folds and suck in my belly. Rather, my body wants to hang out and be free. And if that means I can't sport the teeny tiny crop tank and skin-tight leggings that require their own workout to put on and pull off, so be it. When working out, my priority isn't looking cute by some marketing standard. My priority is to feel healthy. Regret 4. Buying something on sale because it's a really good deal. I'm a shark when it comes to finding high-end pieces for basement bottom prices. And though I love a good score, I don't need to purchase something just because it's an awesome deal. I've purchased a lot of pieces over the years that were a good deal, but that I never ended up wearing because I didn't have a place to wear them. They weren't 100% me, or I didn't even really like them all that much. With this awareness, I now invest my money only in pieces I love, regardless of their price tag. And I put the stuff I don't care about so much back on the rack, giving someone else the opportunity to find their perfect match. Some additional shopping regrets I've heard from others over the years. Buying clothes that need ironing or special cleaning. Buy what you know you will take care of with ease. Buying items that stain easily. Purchase pieces that won't cause upset should they get scuffed and roughed. Investing in handbags that don't hold everything you need to put into the handbag. Get yourself a handbag that is both functional and pleasing to the eye. Buying the same thing in every color and then being left with a little variety of garment shape in the closet. Give yourself a numerical limit on how many versions of a piece you can buy and add more adventure to your wardrobe. Do any of these feel familiar? Here's what I know after much shopping, trial, and error. Developing a personal style takes time. Building a capsule wardrobe is like building a body of work. Mistakes are part of the process of learning and discovery. View your personal style as an evolving experiment. Be curious. Regrets offer insight and wisdom. Be thankful for them because you are now aware of the different choices to make instead. And remember, this is your capsule. You get to make the rules. Action step. Today is a listing day. List your non-consignment items on third-party seller platforms like eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari. Here are some things to consider for your listing. Take photographs of your items in a space with strong, natural light that shows off the most accurate colors and textures of the pieces. Take photographs of the outside, inner lining, zippers, buttons, and tags. Within the item's description, note the condition of the piece and include any pulls, stains, tears, rips, or fraying. Include an original retail price if possible, and if the piece is from a runway collection, note the year. Decide on the lowest offer you will accept for a piece and add this price to your listing reserve. If your price is firm, state this in your listing. Put on your favorite tunes, grab a nourishing libation, prep your photo area, and start making space for the future wardrobe items wanting to come into your life.